Heyo everyone, Hexi here. And today, we're on the Corrupted Colony mission for the G Gundam series. And we're gonna be working our way through the Devil Gundam's evil version of the colony. So, I'm gonna be using Victory Assault Buster because there are no more G Gundam suits to use because we used them all in previous episodes. So, you know, this mission would have been great to introduce the Shuffle Alliance and have the 5 Gundams from, or the 5 side Gundams from G Gundam come along, but instead we're just gonna have a massive crossover with Gundams we've already seen. Here we've got Amuro joining us. At any rate, the first chest's over here in the corner. Now, V2 Assault Buster has 8 shots with its long beam rifle. It's got 3 spread shot shotgun style energy bursts for its first sub-weapon, and then its third sub-weapon fires a giant explosive ball. And for this half of the map, we need to find those towers to open the doors and unlock the rest of the map. So I'm just going to be methodically going through here, opening all the doors, and completely clearing out this half of the map. Here we've got the next tower that we need to unlock. And we're being attacked by Tauruses from Wing, the Dark Army, and in the other room we had Plumas. So, you know, it's a whole mishmash of enemies, whole mishmash of Gundams, lots of break-ins. It's just a massive crossover event. Here's the next chest, hidden behind a wall. It's a good idea to just break these spiderweb-like corrupted walls whenever you can, because there's usually shit behind them. Like here. However, keep this door in mind, it's gonna be important later. Here we've got Commando Gundam joining us. It's a little callback to the SD Gundam Gaiden series. Here's the next tower, and we've got more enemies spawning in, and there are more of these web walls. Just gotta bust those up open, and maybe we'll find some chests behind them. Like this one. Don't forget to activate the tower. The towers are randomly placed around the map, so there's no telling where they'll spawn in. You just kind of have to go around to all the rooms. And I'm killing every enemy again this time, because it's actually plausible to do that. Now Banagher's joining us. I always like how in Japanese they enunciate it as something sounding like Banagi. At any rate, we got caught up in another infamous SD Battle Alliance ambush. Because it's always ambushes, all the time. And here's a chest just sitting in the middle of the hallway. And there we go, we're halfway through the mission, guys. This is the mid-boss. It's full frontal again. Like before, we're just gonna attack Angelo Salper first, so that we can get him out of the way. Even though he's on hard, he's pretty easy. Wimpy little Angelo here went down in no time flat. Now it's time to fight full frontal. I think he does a lot more of the chargy stuff than he did whenever we fought him the first time. So just be aware of him getting in your face. And with that, we've taken out full frontal again. And now we can proceed to the second half of the map. Also keep that door in mind. Those force field doors, we're about to unlock them. No chests down there, thankfully. But if we go down here, there's one in this little side hallway, guarded by a single Taurus. Now, we need to go around and find generators around the map. And they are also randomly placed, so you might get them all clustered together, or they might be really spread out. Either way, I'm gonna go through here and clear out all the enemies so that I can show you where all the chests are. With these little side doors, there's usually about a 50-50 chance you'll find a chest or enemies. I don't think these are randomly shuffled though, so once you learn where the chests are, you'll have no problem picking only the chest doors if you choose to. Then here's another chest hiding on the far end of the room. And then there's a breakable wall in the middle that you can shoot through and fight the enemies on the opposite side. Now that we've taken out the reactor and all the enemies in the room, it's time to open these little doors and find the chest. Gotta grab the bag and kill all these assholes who are preventing us from getting our money. Honestly, there are entirely too many dark army grunts, and they made them really bullet spongy in this mission. But it's okay. Once you get your parts all grinded up to max level, you'll be blowing through them in no time. Also, there's another one of those important doors. Don't forget it. And here's another chest tucked away in the corner. Gotta make sure you get those. Now, while we could break through the wall back there, I'm gonna break down the spider webs instead because there's a hidden chest back here as well. Here's another reactor room. You just gotta rinse and repeat. Clear out the enemies, destroy the reactor, and open those doors to find chests. Thankfully, these Tauruses aren't nearly as damage spongy as the Dark Army. Here's another chest. Don't want to miss those. This level's great for grinding out some parts and some money, but otherwise it's a really long slog to get through. With the final reactor destroyed, all of those doors that we were trying to open before are now open. So we can go back and get those. Unfortunately, they're all the way back at the beginning. I'm gonna finish clearing out the last rooms, and then we'll start backtracking. Here's Hero Yui helping us clear out some plumas. Gundam Wing probably would have finished these guys off pretty quick with its spinning attack if it had been IBO. Also, the Wing Gundam series is also criminally lacking in representation here. Could have put in the side units from, or rather the non-main character units from Gundam Wing and from G Gundam, but no. We just get 2 units. Come on, Bandai. At least release the units you've already modeled. Oh, and here we've got another one of the chests. But yeah, we've got all of these grunt units. All you have to do is make some sub-weapon animations and just throw them in the game. You've already modeled them, you've done the hard part, make an animation, and then assign it to a button. Come on. The game is out. Just release an update so we can play grunt units. I want my Ares. And we're finally back to that first door. Night Gundam's here to help us wipe up the rest of these units so that we can get to the boss fight. But also, the last chest is hidden in that corner, and you would have completely missed it if you had just gone straight to the boss fight. So, let's mop up and go fight the Devil Gundam. That's not the Devil Gundam. No. What tipped you off to the fact that it was a mobile armor, Amuro? The only thing that got me about the hash mall in the anime was that, they had it AI piloted. What was the point of having the human-piloted Gundams if you already had automated weapons? And it's billed as some sort of Gundam killer. The whole point of the giant robot is to take things into your own hands with a suit of armor that makes you powerful enough to endure the enemy's, indomitable destructive capabilities. So the idea of having this AI-piloted mobile armor that can destroy Gundams easily completely destroys the power fantasy. Because at that point you made all the Gundams AI-piloted, and then there would be no reason to have a Gundam killer AI. It would just hack in. But, IBO plot holes. That's why it's not one of my top Gundam animes. At any rate, Hashmal's pretty much the same. Just tries to jump on you, does its laser thing, the spinny tail, which has criminally large reach. Just be ready to perfect guard and you'll be fine. Unlike me. Now it's time for the spa! There we go. Hashmal down. That was a ridiculously long mission, guys. Anyways, I hope to see you next week. Hope you've learned something about those chest placements. And I'll see you next week here on Hexi's walkthrough for SD Gundam Battle Alliance. Ciao for now. Hexi, out. Thanks go out to my Patreon supporters. Your donations mean the world to me, and I thank you for supporting my future endeavors.